this evening's performance, and I'm very excited to welcome you all to Western Summer Shakespeare 2025, Romeo and Juliet. I'd like to apologize for the hecticness and the lateness of this performance. We were caught very off guard by some rain that only appeared on the radar like half an hour ago. But such is life when you are doing outdoor theater. At least we have this beautiful venue inside, so tonight's production can go forth. I'm just gonna run through my pre-show spiel really fast, and we're gonna get on with the show that you all came to see. So first, I would like to acknowledge that Western University is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenape-Wauk, and Shannock-Tongue nations, on lands connected with the London Township and Sombra Treaties of 1796 and the One Dish with One Spoon Covenant Wampum. These lands have been home to storytelling for thousands of years, and tonight we humbly and respectfully offer our story into that tradition. Couple housekeeping items. Our show is about 2 hours long. It will include a 10-minute intermission, and there will be a sign to tell you that it is intermission. That's will tell you that it is intermission. During our show, we have actors coming in from all the entrances of this room, so please do your best to remain seated while we are performing. Please make sure you turn your phones on silent, as we don't want anything distracting our actors during today's show. This is a... Okay, all good. Fun fact, we're also filming today's production so that people who aren't able to make it get to see it. So if you're sitting right there, anything you say will be picked up by those microphones, so make sure it's nice. This adaptation of Romeo and Juliet was developed during a graduate seminar here at Western called Decolonizing Shakespeare's with Professor Kim Solga. It is a modern-day queer adaptation of Romeo and Juliet, where both Romeo and Juliet are girls and are gonna fall in love. Yeah! Woo! To reflect the gender-bent nature of characters, many pronouns throughout the show have been changed, so you can pay attention for that. Overall, we really just want this production to be able to highlight kind of the destructive force that hate and prejudice can bring into our lives, but also showcase how moments of love and friendship and family can bring wonderful joy into our lives. So that's what I have to say. Thank you all so much for coming and bearing with us during this hecticness, and I sincerely hope you enjoy Romeo and Juliet.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our seal. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove. 'Tis now the tragic traffic of our stage, the which, if you'll with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Gregory, on my word, will not carry poles.
No, for them we shall be colliers.
I mean, and we being polar will draw.
Aye, while you live, try your neck out, Colin.
I strike quickly being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
Dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house moves me to stand. I'll take the wall of any man or maid of Montague's.
That shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wolves.
'Tis true. And therefore women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore, I will push those Montagues to the wall and thrust their maids to the wall.
The quarrels between our masters and us, their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids. I will cut off their heads.
The heads of the maids.
Aye, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt.
They must take it in a sense they feel.
And me they shall feel while I'm able to stand. 'Tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh.
This good fellow are not fish, if the last thou hast been for John. Try not to, here they come on the house of Montague.
My naked weapon is out. We're all back here.
How turn they back and run?
Not.
No, Mary, fearly.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I have frowned my say, pass by and let them take anything they see.
Nay, as they dare. I will let my vote at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your tongue at us, sir?
I do but my thumb this.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law on our side if I say
No.
No, miss. I do not bite my thumb at you, miss, but I do bite my thumb, miss.
Do you quarrel, miss?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
Well, if you do, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better.
Well, sirs, draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy washing flow.
Heart, fools! You know not what you do.
Turn thee, Benfolio. Look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part this folk with me.
What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate Helen, O Montagues, and thee. Have at thee, coward!
Kick us off.
Thou villain, Capulet, thou shalt run for one foot to see a front.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace.
Over the sentence of your principle. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by thee, old Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our school, and thus has made Verona's ancient alums cast in their grave beseeming ornaments to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace, to part their cankered hate. If ever you disturb the quiet of our school again, your lives shall pay the forfeit. In the meantime, you, Capulet, shall go with me. And Montague, come you this afternoon, so we may know our further pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all must depart.
Whose accusation pour on to approach? Speak, my king, were you mine when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting ere it did approach. I drew to part them. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his blade prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, who, nothing hurt withal, hissed him in scorn. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more on more, and fought on parts, till the principal parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you her today? Oh, right glad I am she was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun, early walking did I see your daughter. Towards her I made, but she was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring her affection by my own, pursued my humor, not pursuing hers, and gladly shunned who gladly fled from me.
Many a morning hath she there been seen, her tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds more clouds with her deep sighs.
My most noble aunt, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn of her,
Have you importuned her by any means?
both by myself and many other friends, but her own affectionate counselor is to herself. I will not say how true, but to herself so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery. Could I but learn from whence her sorrow grows, I would as willingly give cure as know.
See where she comes. So please you, step aside. I'll know her grievance or be much denied.
I would thou wert happy by thy stay to hear true shrift. So now I must away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
I mean, sad hours too long. Was that my mother that has went so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours.
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor, for I'm in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in its view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to its will. Where shall we dine? Oh, me? What fair was here? Then tell me not, for I've heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, what more with love. Why then, oh brawling love and loving hate, or anything for nothing first praise? Heavy likeness, a serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms. Feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep, that is not what it is. If this love feel I feel no love in this. Thou shalt not laugh.
No, cuz I rather weep.
Good heart. At what?
At thy good heart suppression.
Such love's transgression. Griefs of my own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate, have pressed with more of thine. In this love that thou hast shown doth add more grief to too much of mine own. Love is a smoke, made with the fume of sighs. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall, and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along. And if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Cuz I've lost myself. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. She's some otherwhere.
Tell me, in sadness, who is it that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Grown? Why, no. But sadly, tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
Right good archer. She's fair, I love.
Oh, right, fair mark, fair cuz, is soonest hit.
Well, in that you miss. Shall not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Diana's weight. She is rich with beauty. Only poor that when she dies, the beauty dies her store. She's too fair, too wise, wisely too fair to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love. And that vow, do I live dead, that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
'Tis the way. To call hers exquisite a question more. These happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows. She that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of eyesight's loss. Farewell. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
My lord, let's say it to my suit. But say no more what I have said before. My child is yet a stranger in the world. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made.
Earth hath swallowed all my hopes, but she's the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest such as I love, and you among the score, one more, most welcome, makes my number more. Go, sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out, whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yards, and the tailor with his last, and the painter with his best, and the fisher with his nets. But I am sent to find those persons whose names are herewrit, but can never find the names that the writing person hath here writ. I must have learned in good time.
Tough girl. One fire burns out with another's burning. One pain is lessened by another's anguish. Turn giddy and be helped by backward turning. One desperate grief cures with another's language. Take thou some new infection to the eye, and the rank poison of the old will die.
Your place to leave is excellent for that.
For what, I pray thee?
For your broken shin.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but thou more than a madman is. You were shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented. Get in. Good, hello. God, good evening. I pray, miss, can you read? Aye, my own fortune and my misery. Perhaps you have learned it without book. Then I pray, miss, can you read anything you've seen? Yeah, aye, if I know the letters and the language. You say honestly. Rest you merry. Stay, fellow, I can read. Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosalind, and Livia, Signor Valencio, and his cousin Tybalt. A fair assembly. Whither should they come? Whither?
To our house. Whose house?
My master's. Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great, rich Capulet, and if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of Capulets sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so loves, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face to some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
Would the devout religion of mine eye maintain such falsehood, then turn tears to fire, and those often drowned can never die, transparent heretics be burnt for liars. One fairer than my love! The all-seeing sun there saw her matchless the world first begun.
You saw her fair, none else being by, herself poised with herself in either eye. But in those choiceful scales, let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid, that I shall show you, shining at this feast, and she shall scant show well that now seems best.
I'll go along with no sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nat, where cooperative to me.
I did come. Where is this girl?
What? Juliet!
Oh,
Your mother!
Adeline, here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nat, give me a while. We must talk in secrets. Oh, Nat, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou here's our counsel. Thou knowest my daughters of a pretty age.
Oh, Faith, I could tell her age up to an hour. Oh, thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed. And I might live to see thee married once I have my wish.
Mary. Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dreamt not of.
Well, think of it now. The valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh man, young lady, a man such as all the world, why, he's a man of a wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night, behold him at our feast. Look over the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight writ there and beauty splendor. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him, making you, no less.
Nay, eager. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you act of the Paris' law?
All look alike, if looking like move. But no more will I endart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
What shall this speech be spoke for our excuse, sir? Shall we go on without apology?
Let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them a measure, and be gone.
Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I. Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
Too sore, and pierced with a shaft to soar on light feathers. So bound I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should you burden love. Too great a passion for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It's too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my massage in, a visor for a visor. What's curious eye got poked for me? Here be the beetle brows that shall blush for me.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in, but everyone betake them to their legs.
A torch for me. Let wantons light of heart their senseless rushes with their heels. Or I'm proffered with the Grandshire phrase. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was ne'er so fair, and I'm done.
Tut, done's the mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art done, we will pull thee from the mire. Or, say to reverence, love, wherein thou stickest up to the ears. Come, we bring daylight home.
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, miss. In delay you waste our lights. In vain you light lights in our day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in the air in our 5 wits.
And we mean well going to this mass, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why? May one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Yeah, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
Hey, men sleep while they do dream things true.
Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early. for my mind must give some consequence yet hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin his fearful date. When this night revels and expire the term of despised life closed in my breast, by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath steerage of my course, directs my sail on dear and cherished friends. So right,
Welcome, gentlemen! Ladies that have their toes unplagued with cords will walk about with you. Ah, my mistresses, which of you all will now deny to dance? She that makes dainty, she elsewhere hath corns. Am I come near you now? Welcome, gentlemen! I've seen the day that I've worn a visor and could tell a whispering tale in a fair lady's ear such as would please. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen! Let merry music play!
what ladies that wished off and wished a hand of 400 knights?
I know not.
She doth teach the torches to burn bright. See, she would hang upon the cheek of night, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, as yonder lady all her fellows shows. The measure is done, I'll watch her place to stand, and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love until now, for swear at sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
Spire of wish to be that Montague, come hither covered with antic face to queer and scorn on our solemnity. By the stock and honor of my king to strike her down, I hope not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain that has hither come in spite to scorn our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis she, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cuz, let her alone. It is my will, which if thou respect your fair presence and put off these frowns, in ill-beseeming semblance for a feast.
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure her.
She shall be endured. What, goodman boy, I say she shall. You too. Am I the master here or you? Go to. You'll not endure her. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a mutiny among my guests. You will set cock hoop. You'll be the man.
My uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to, go to. You are a saucy boy. Is it so indeed?
I'll withdraw. But this intrusion, now seeming sweet, shall end in bitterest gall.
I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you drew on your hand too much. Which manly devotion shows in this, for saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy Palmer's kiss.
I have not saints' lips and holy palmers too.
Aye, pilgrim lips that they misuse in prayer.
Oh, then dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, thus faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though. Grant, for prayer's sake.
Then move not. Will my prayer's effect I take. Thus, by thine, my sin is purged.
Then now from my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips, and trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kiss my book.
Madam, your mother craves a word.
What is her mother?
Mary Montague. Her mother is the lady of this house.
She Capulet. Dear Count.
Away, the sport is at the best.
Aye, so I feared. More is my address.
Nay, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone. We have a trifling foolish banquet towards. Is it in so? Why then, I thank you all. I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night. Good night.
Seated now is swinging at the door.
Her name is Romeo, and a Montague, the daughter of your father's enemy.
My only love sprung from my parents' hate. Too early seen unknown and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love and loathe an enemy.
Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out.
My cousin Romeo! Romeo!
She is wise, and on my life she hath stolen her home to bed.
She ran this way and leapt this orchard wall. Call, good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo! Humor's, passion's lover! Appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one word, and I am satisfied. Cry but I me. Pronounce but love and dove. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thighs, and in the domains that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
And if she hear thee, thou wilt anger her.
Aye, this cannot anger her. My invitation is fair and honest. In her mistress's name, I conjure only but to praise her up.
Come, she hath hid herself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is her love, and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Romeo, good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis in vain to seek her here, that means not to be found.
Be just as stars would ever follow the road. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? Oh, it is the east, and Juliet's the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art born more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? See how she leans her hand upon her cheek. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy mother, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, give a sworn my love, and I'll no longer be Capulet.
Shall I hear more? Shall I speak at this?
Tis but thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself, not a Montague. It's Montague. 'Tis neither hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. Rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were she not Romeo called. Attain that dear perfection she owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself. I'll take thee as thy word.
Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
What girl art thou that dost be screamed in night so stumblest on my counsel?
Thy name, I know not how to tell thee who I am.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words that thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo, and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either be dislike.
How camest thou hither, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
On love's light wings did I approach these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, the dares love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stops of me.
You see that they will murder thee.
I have night's cloak to shield me from their eyes. And thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death proved wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face. Else I made him blush to paint my cheek for what thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain when I dwell on form. Fain deny what I have spoke. But farewell compliment, dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou may prove false. A lover's perjuries they say drove last. Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon that tips silver all these fruit treetops.
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, which monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Oh, do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear
Do
love.
not swear. Although I join thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rushed, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which ceased to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove to be a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, good night. As we repose and rest, come to thy heart, is that within my breast?
Will not leave me so unsatisfied.
Satisfaction canst thou have tonight.
Thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I did give it thee before thou didst request it, and what I would it were to give again.
Just thou withdraw it for what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again. And yet, I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Romeo, adieu. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night. I'm afeared being a knight, all this is but a dream. Too flattering and sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send word to me tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to come to thee, of where and what time thou wilt perform the rite. And all my fortunes I'll lay at thy foot and follow thee, my lady, throughout the world. By and by I come. I beg you, I do beseech thee, if thou meanest not what, by and by I come. Leave me to my strife, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times more wanting of thy light. Love goes to love as schoolboys from their books. But love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo, my dear, what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I forgot why to call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
And I shall have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And still will I stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
It's almost morning. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
The gray-eyed boy smiles on the frowning night. checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light and fleckled darkness like a drunkard reels from fourth day's path and tightens fiery wheels. Now, ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer, and night's dank dew to dry. I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile on the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. But not so good that, strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, though vice sometimes by action dignified. Here, in the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. For this, being smelt, without our cheers each one. Being tasted, stays all the senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still, and men as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that friend.
Good morrow, Lawrence.
One early tongue so sweet saluteth me, young one, it begs a distempered head to so soon bid good morrow to thy bed. Thou art aroused with some distemperature, else here I hid it right. Oh, Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last bit true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Was thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my oldest mentor. No, I have forgot that name, and that name's what?
There's my good friends. Where hast thou been?
I'll tell thee, ere thou ask it me again. I've been feasting with mine enemy, when on a sudden one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physic lives. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for likewise my intercession speeds my foe.
Be plain, young one, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on her, so hers set on mine, and all combine, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. Where and when and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosalind that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Oh, then you's love truly does lie not in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Thou canst be all for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
I pray thee, chide me not. For the one that I love now is for grace, for love, allow the other did not so.
Oh, she knew well her love could read by rote, that could not spell. Oh, but come, young waverer, come, go with me, for in one respect, all I assisted thee, for this alliance may prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love. Wisely and slow, they stumble and run fast.
Where then should this Romeo be?
Came she not home last night? Not to her house. I spoke with her mother.
Why, that same pale-hearted wench. Not Rosaline to a mistress so that she will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman to old Capulet, hath sent a letter to her very house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Anyone that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, she will answer the letter's master. And how she dares being dared. Oh, here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Signora Romeo. Bonjour. Here's a French salutation for your French slum. You gave us the counterfeit last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, miss, the slip. Can you not see?
Pardon. Good Mercutio. My business was great. And in a case such as mine, a girl may strain courtesy. Here's Goodly here. Can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo? I can tell you, but the young Romeo will be older when we have found her than when you sought her. I'm the youngest of that name, for fault of a worse. You say well.
Yeah, is the worst well? Very well took. In faith, wisened.
Absolutely. Yes, I desire some confidence with you.
Oh, she will indict her to some supper.
Oh, so
What hast thou found?
no hair miss, unless a hair miss. In a lantern pie that is something stale and for air is to be spent. Romeo, will you come to your mother's? We'll to dinner thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady. Lady.
I pray you, miss, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery?
A gentleman that loves to hear himself talk. He'll speak more in a minute than he'll stand to in a month.
I pray you, miss, a word. And as I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you that should you lead her in a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say.
Not such. Commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee,
A good heart. And in faith, I will tell her as much. Oh, lady, she will be a joyful woman.
Bid her devise some means to leave the house this afternoon, and at Lawrence's humble home, be married.
This afternoon, miss. Well, she shall be there.
Clock struck that when I sent her. In half an hour she promised to return. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill, and from 9 to 12, 3 long hours, and she is still not yet come. Oh, God, she comes. Oh, honey, Nat, what news hast thou met with her? Why look so sad? Don't you be sad yet till merrily? Not the famous the music of sweet news by playing of you so sour face.
I am a weary. Give me leave a while.
Hey, my lady, speak. Good, Nat, speak.
Peaceful, what haste? Can you not stay a while? Can you not see that I'm out of breath?
Oh, art thou out of breath? No, out of breath. Tell me thou art out of breath. The tale thou dost excuse, and its delays longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Come, is thy news good or bad? Answer that. Say either, and I'll say the circumstance, good or bad.
Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose the one. Romeo. No, not she. Well, her face be better than any man's, yet her leg excels all men's. And for a hand, and a foot, and a body.
No. But all this I didn't know before. What says she of our marriage? Come with that.
Oh Lord, how my head aches. When I had to have 8 pieces, it would fall in 20 pieces.
My faith, I am sorry that thou art not well.
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah, come with says my love.
Oh, your love sounds like an honest lady, and a kind, and a courteous, and a graceful, and I warrant a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Oh, she is within. Where else should she be? Oh, I'll be thy reply is your love says like an honest lady. Where is your mother? Oh, it says Romeo.
Have you not leave to go about today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Lawrence's on the home. There stays a lady to make you a wife.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, and after hours with sorrow chides not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can. It cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our words, close our hands with holy words. Then love to bow her death, do what he dare. It is enough that I may call her but mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in its own deliciousness. Therefore, love moderately, long loved also. Too swift arrives as tardy is too slow. Here comes a lady.
Ah, dear Juliet, if thy joy be keeps like mine, and thou more skill to blaze in it, then with thy tongue sweeten this neighbor air, and let rich music unfold the imagined happiness that both may receive in this dear encounter.
Conceit, more to matter than words, brags to substance, not ornament. They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love has grown in such excess that I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come, I'll go with you, and we'll make short work, for by your leaves, you shall not stay alone, till holy love incorporate two in one.
Pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capitals are abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that, when he enters the confines of the tavern, cocks me a sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, draws on him a drawer when there indeed is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come. Thou art as Jack is in mood in Rome, and as soon moved to be moody, as soon moody to be moved.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my hill I turn not.
Hold me close while I speak with them.
Gentlemen, lean word with one of you, and but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
Shall find me apt enough to do that, sir. And you give me occasion.
Could you not find occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort! What? Dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick, and here's what to make you dance, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of all. Either withdraw to some private place, or reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
The eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sirs. Here comes the one. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no greater term than this. Thou art a bigot.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse that opportunity rage to such a greeting. Villain, am I known? Therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Thou shalt not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and fight.
I do protest I never injured thee, but loved thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied. Oh, come to sorrowful fast submission! I'll Staccato carries in my Tybalt! You rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Gentlemen, you should come myself.
Come, sir, you're stop!
Gentlemen, for shame, for fearing this outrage, Tybalt Mercutio, the principal had for me to bend the girl. Hey, well, Tybalt's good.
Look him over.
They have made poor scenes of me.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo, Mercutio is dead. That gallant soul hath aspired the clouds, which to untimely years have sworn the earth.
This day's not fate. One more day's doth depend. This body against the wounds honest must end.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up. You will slain. Stand out of ease, you will be doomed for life if thou art taken. Hence be gone, away.
I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, Principal, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio. Don't, my cousin, oh, my precious child, oh, the blood is spilled on my dear kinsman. Blood of ours, shed blood of Montague.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, you're slain. Romeo's hand is slain. Romeo, that spoke him fair, and we think how nice the quarrel was. And first will fall your high displeasure. All this, uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce. The unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, but that he tilts. An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of Sir Mercutio. And then before I could draw to part them, Sir Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die. They, our family, to Montague, affection makes them false, they speak not true. I beg for justice which thou please must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who
now the price of her dear blood doth owe.
Oh, not Romeo. Romeo was Mercutio's friend. Her fault, but to lose what the law should end the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately, we do exile her hence.
No, you can't.
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears nor prayers shall carry out abuse. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when she is found, that hour is her last. Bear hence this body and attend our room. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.